Hey coin lovers! Welcome to the Worth Old Coins channel, your place to discover the hidden value and rare facts about old coins. In today's video we're revealing the top 3 valuable coins, and one of them might just be in your collection. So don't skip this video, let's find out their real worth. Top 1. The 5 € coin of 2010 stands as a small but meaningful fragment of contemporary Italian coinage, and by extension European monetary unity. Introduced as part of the euro's initial coinage series in 2002, Italy's 5C design was carried through 2010 with striking consistency, reflecting both national identity and shared European values. Although it represents merely a fractional denomination, just 0.05 of €1, it embodies centuries of architectural, stylistic, and political heritage, historical and cultural context. In 2010, Italy was midway through the Carollo's Populia's presidency, and under Prime Minister Silvio Berlusconi's leadership, Europe was grappling with the aftermath of the global financial crisis, while Italy continued to uphold its cultural influence, tourism, design, and cuisine serving as pillars of its modern identity. The euro, still relatively young at 8 years old, had become deeply embedded in Italy's daily commerce. The 5C coin, though small in value, played its part in vending, transit, small purchases, and as change-making currency, remaining ever present in the hands of Italians. Obverse design. The Colosseum. On the national side of the Italian 5C is the Colosseum, Flavian Amphitheater, in Rome, a structure begun by Emperor Vespasian around 75 AD and completed under Titus in 80 AD. This iconic monument symbolizes both Roman architectural mastery and the layered civilizations of Italy. The image of the Colosseum is surrounded by 12 stars, a recurring symbol for the European Union, and is flanked by the mint mark R for Rome, the engraver's signature R/ELF, and the year 2010. This imagery fuses Italy's cultural heritage with its place in the European Monetary Union, reflecting a sense of continuity through art and public life. Reverse design. The European common side. The reverse is the common design found on all euro area 5C coins. It features a globe displaying Europe's position in relation to Africa and Asia, with 6 diagonal lines and stars creating a dynamic background. The denomination 5 € is prominently included along with the signature and minting elements that align with the coin's outer rim. Physical specifications. Composition. Copper-plated steel provides strength, corrosion resistance, and a coppery hue. Weight: 3.92 g diameter, 21.25 mm thickness, 1.67 mm edge, smooth, plain, orientation, metal alignment, both sides oriented upright when flipping vertically, mintage and circulation. In 2010, Italy produced approximately 67,618,100 circulation coins, plus 38,000 uncirculated and 5,000 proof versions, totaling around 67.66 million pieces, a significant number reflecting steady demand and distribution across the country. Numismatic and collector notes. As a mainstream circulating coin, the 2010 5C is common and typically valued at face value for worn examples. However, collectors may prize uncirculated UNC coins with mint sparkle, proof versions from Italy's official numismatic sets. Very occasionally error coins, which can become rare collectibles and fetch interest beyond nominal value. Symbolic meaning and legacy. Although valued at just 5 cents, the coin depicts Italy's greatest ancient architectural marvel, the Colosseum, connecting everyday currency to a 2,000-year narrative of engineering, social complexity, and cultural legacy. Reminds the holder of the blend between national pride and the shared European vision concealed in the smallest denominations. Summary. The Italian 5 € coin of 2010 stands out not for its monetary power but for its cultural resonance and its design. It weaves together Italian architectural history and modern European unity. With its mindful artistry and widespread use, it is a modest yet meaningful artifact of a continent defining its future through currency. Top 2. The 2002 10 € coin emerged at a time of significant change. The euro was introduced in 12 member states, and Italy, as one of the founding nations of the European Union, embraced it with national pride. The coin carried more than monetary value. It represented the shared identity of Europe, while allowing each nation to express itself through unique national designs. On one side, for Italy, the chosen image for the 10-cent piece was a detail from one of the most famous works in art history, linking modern currency to Renaissance artistry. Obverse design. Botticelli's Venus. The obverse, national side, features the head of Venus from Sandro Botticelli's The Birth of Venus, painted in the mid-1480s. This detail, carefully selected, reflects Italy's position as a cradle of art and culture. The image is delicate yet powerful, framed by 12 stars symbolizing the European Union. On the left side of the design is the letter R, the mint mark of the Istituto Poligrafico e Zecca dello Stato in Rome. The year 2002 appears to the right and the monogram RI for Repubblica Italiana subtly blends into the design. Below Venus's portrait are the initials CM honoring designer Claudia Mamoni. The overall composition merges beauty identity and political unity into a single image. Reverse design European standard. The reverse side, designed by Belgian artist Luc Louix, follows the common pattern for all 10, 20 and 50 euro-cent coins across the Eurozone. It depicts a map of Europe with the countries highlighted against a backdrop of vertical lines that extend to the coin's rim. The denomination, 10 euro-cent, appears prominently, ensuring recognizability across borders. This side reflects the coin's place in a larger continental system where currency flows seamlessly from Lisbon to Helsinki without the need for exchange. Physical characteristics: the coin is made from Nordic gold and alloy of copper, 89%, aluminum, 5%, zinc, 5%, and tin, 1%. Despite its name, it contains no actual gold, but the mixture produces a warm golden tone that resists tarnish and corrosion. The 10 euro-cent coin weighs 4.10 grams, measures 19.75 millimeters in diameter, and has a thickness of 1.93 millimeters. The edge is finely reeded, which helps in tactile identification and adds a refined finish. These specifications were standardized to make coins durable, resistant to counterfeiting, and easy to handle. Minting and circulation: the Rome Mint produced an enormous quantity of 10-cent coins in 2002 to meet the needs of Italy's rapidly changing monetary system. Over 1.14 billion pieces were struck, making it one of the most common coins of the first Euro year. This high mintage ensured that almost every Italian household encountered the coin within weeks of its release. Tea was used for small, everyday purchases such as coffee, newspapers, and public transportation fares, becoming a familiar part of daily life. Varieties and collectibility. Although the 2002 Italian 10-cent coin is common, collectors have identified minor varieties, particularly in the size and style of the designer's initials. CM.3 distinct types have been catalogued: small letters, medium letters, and large letters. While these differences have little effect on face value in circulated condition, they interest specialized collectors and can be worth more in pristine, uncirculated form. Proof versions struck for collector sets display sharper details and a mirror-like finish, making them more desirable. Economic role and practical use: the 10 euro-cent coin bridged the gap between very small denominations, 1, 2, and 5 cents, and the larger 20-cent coin. It was essential for exact pricing, vending machines, and situations where change had to be given precisely. Its purchasing power: in 2002, Italy could buy a piece of fruit, a bread roll, or contribute to a metro fare, making it a functional, everyday piece of currency despite its low value, market value, and current status. Because of its high mintage, the 2002 Italian 10 euro-cent generally trades at face value in circulated condition. However, uncirculated examples and proof strikes may sell for 0.20 euros to 2 euros depending on condition, packaging, and demand. Over time, as coins from 2002 wear out or are withdrawn, top-grade examples may increase modestly in value for collectors who focus on early euro issues. Symbolic meaning beyond its economic use: this coin represents Italy's dual identity, deeply rooted in its own history yet committed to the shared European project. The choice of Botticelli's Venus is telling. It communicates beauty, rebirth, and cultural pride, while also aligning with the Euro's aim of uniting diverse nations under a shared vision. Top 3. The Italian 20 euro-cent coin of 2002 was part of the very first Euro coin series issued by Italy when the euro officially became the national currency on January 1, 2002, replacing the Italian lira. This was a monumental shift not only in Italy's economy but also in its cultural identity within the European Union. Italy's choice for the 20-cent coin design reflects a fascinating decision. Rather than showcasing a Renaissance masterpiece or an ancient Roman symbol, Italy chose a 20th century futurist sculpture, a bold nod to modernity, progress, and speed. The decision was deliberate, symbolizing Italy's willingness to move forward while still keeping art at the forefront of its identity. Obverse design, unique forms of continuity in space. On the national obverse side of the coin, we see Umberto Boccioni's famous Unique Forms of Continuity in Space, created in 1913. This bronze sculpture is one of the most iconic works of the Italian futurist movement, emphasizing motion and the fusion of a human figure with its surrounding space. The flowing, aerodynamic shapes suggest both the speed of modern life and the mechanized energy of the industrial age around the design. The 12 stars of the European Union form a ring representing unity among member states. The letter R indicates the coin was minted in Rome, and the year 2002 appears alongside the initials RI for Repubblica Italiana. Below the artwork are the small initials MAC honoring engraver Maria Angela Cassol. Reverse design, the common euro side. The reverse, common, side of all euro coins, designed by Luc Louix of the Royal Belgian Mint, features a map of Europe. The 20-cent denomination uses the second smallest golden coin template with vertical lines running behind the map and stars positioned between them. This design reinforces the sense that while each nation has its own unique obverse, the reverse connects all Eurozone countries under one unified monetary system. The denomination is clearly marked 20 euro cent, ensuring recognizability across the continent. Physical characteristics. The coin is made from Nordic gold, an alloy of 89% copper, 5% aluminium, 5% zinc, and 1% tin. Despite its name, Nordic gold contains no actual gold. It is valued for its durability, corrosion resistance, and warm golden color. It measures 22.25 millimeters in diameter, weighs 5.74 grams, and is 2.14 millimeters thick. The edge is distinctively Spanish flower shaped, meaning it has 7 smooth, rounded indents that give it a tactile feel, making it easy to recognize by touch. This not only helps visually impaired users, but also prevents confusion with similarly sized coins. Minting and circulation. The 2002 Italian 20-cent coins were struck in enormous quantities at the Rome Mint to ensure there was enough supply for both domestic use and circulation throughout the Eurozone. Italy's high mintage in 2002 means that this coin is still widely found in circulation today, both in Italy and across Europe. While standard circulation strikes are common, there were also proof versions made for collectors which feature a much sharper strike and a mirror-like finish. Collector value and variations. Because of its high mintage, the standard 2002 Italian 20-cent coin holds only face value for collectors when circulated. In uncirculated, mint condition, it might sell for a small premium, perhaps a few euros. Proof coins from 2002, however, can command higher prices depending on condition and packaging. Error coins, such as those with double strikes, off-center designs, or misaligned dies, are of particular interest to specialists and can sell for significantly more, though they are rare. Symbolism and artistic significance. Boccioni's sculpture represents much more than just a beautiful design. It was a radical artistic statement in its time. The futurist movement glorified speed, machinery, and modernity, and this sculpture captures those ideas in fluid, muscular forms. By placing it on a national coin, Italy made a statement. While its heritage includes ancient Rome and the Renaissance, it also embraces forward-thinking creativity and innovation. This made the 20-cent coin one of the most modern-looking coins in the Euro series. Economic and cultural role in everyday use. The 20-cent coin is a workhorse denomination, small enough for everyday transactions like buying an espresso or a tram ticket, but still valuable enough to accumulate meaning in larger amounts. Its distinctive feel and gold color make it easy to pick out from a handful of change, and 2002 Italians were still adjusting to the new currency, mentally converting from lire to euros over time. However, coins like the 20-cent piece became second nature. Summary. The 2002 Italian 20 euro cent coin is more than just a small piece of metal. It is a miniature work of art, a symbol of Italy's embrace of the European project, and a statement of cultural pride. Its design draws from the radical modernist energy of early 20th century futurism while remaining practical for daily commerce. Though common and inexpensive in circulation, in pristine condition, or as part of a proof set, it becomes a collectible reminder of one of the most important currency transitions in modern European history. Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe my channel for more videos.